Together we can show the world what we can do. You are next to me and I'm next to you. Pushing on through until the battle's won. No one's gonna give nothing to us. Into each other we put our trust. Standing united after the fight. All alone we will never be. The two of us are holding the key. We see today a world we couldn't see. Before I say goodbye to you, one more last fist bump.
The lights are on, and we're getting ready to go in this game between the U.S. and Australia. Hello, everybody. It's Alan with Chili for the Ultimate Sports Network as we're coming off of a thriller game from a few hours ago between Paraguay and Norway. Norway barely got edged out 5-4 in extra time. So for the U.S. and for the U.S. and Australia, this is a chance to play Paraguay in the semifinals. It's going to be very interesting to see how that plays out. Okay, so before we get into how these teams are set up, let's talk about how these teams got here from the round of 16. Round number 2, New Zealand took on Australia. Australia started off 2-0, then New Zealand came storming back to tie it up at 2, and then Australia got a last-moment goal to save the day, making the final score 3-2. South Korea took on USA, and South Korea got blown out of the water by the Americans by a score of 8-1, which to this point is the widest margin of victory. Now let's go talk about these teams really quick as warm-ups will continue on here. Ooh, not great save by Howard here in warm-ups. Picked up by Bradley in here, and he's going to wind up. He fires. Oh, off the post. And here they go. Oh, nice try, but not there. Alrighty, so hopefully we get something here. Fast speed for both. Oh, whoa, never mind. Nicely done. Nicely done by Bradley. I was about to talk about these team setups. Now let's talk about these team setups here. No build-up tactics for either team. Fast speed for both, so a high-speed game is in order. Long passing for Australia, mixed for the U.S. Organized positioning for both teams. No chance creation tactics. Risky passing for Australia, safe passing for the U.S. Normal crossing for both teams. Lots of shooting for Australia, normal for the U.S. Organized positioning for both teams. Didn't we go through that? No defense tactics. Medium pressure for Australia, high pressure for the U.S. Double aggression for Australia, press aggression for the U.S. Normal team width for both teams. Cover defender line for both teams. So that's going to do it over in that department. And, oh, a beautiful warm-up goal from Bradley again. As he just took this one from the inside the box. There it goes. So the Australians are ready. The Americans are ready. The fans are ready. We're ready. So let's get you down to the action for this one. And this is for a spot in the semifinals. It's going to be very intense to see how this goes down. This is what it's come down to for these two teams. For Australia, they have brought the 4-3-2-1 formation, and back in net for them is Schwarzer. Over for the U.S., though, they have brought the 4-4-1-1 formation, and they have brought Tim Howard to the net for them. The goalies have never changed the entire time in this tournament. And the referee for today's match is Mayo Catalina Villabri from Spain. And here they go. The Australians are ready. They send it over to Cahill, over to Kalina. Looking, he'll sprint down the field, pass it over to Kennedy. Kennedy sets up. He is tackled by Cherlendo. Over to Bradley. Bradley down the field to Chang. Chang going over. He'll pass it over to Clinton Dempsey. Dempsey looking. He'll pass it. Oh, shoots it off. Picked up by Schwarzer. And Schwarzer gets ready for a drop kick. He throws it out to Beauchamp. Okay, so he threw it out, not kicked it. Okay, so Kennedy over to Emerton. And he's picked up. Oh, no, never mind. Beasley. No, Beasley couldn't get him. Now it goes over to Cahill. Cahill has it for the Aussies. Over to Brisciano. Brisciano shoots. Save made by Howard, and that will be the first save for the U.S. On his way down the field, picked up by Emerton. Emerton over to Kennedy. Oh, but Ido's there. Ido picks it up. Now he gives it over to Dempsey. Dempsey's tackled. Nope. Dempsey stays up, and Grella has it. Grella over to Kennedy. Kennedy looking. He'll get over to Bossa intercepts. Now it's picked up by Colina. Bradley over to Dempsey. Dempsey up the field to Donovan. Here comes Donovan. Donovan's on the run. Donovan's in the clear. Here comes Donovan. He shoots. Denied. Picked up by Beauchamp. Beauchamp sends it out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for the U.S. And he sends it over to Cherlando. Cherlando over to Bradley. Bradley to Dempsey. Dempsey shoots. Over the net. No good. And the first shot for the U.S. goes over the net. And that'll be a miss. Great pressure from the Australian defense to keep Dempsey from scoring. Schwarzer kicks this one away. Down the field, this one goes rolling through the air. Picked up by Neal. And it's going to nearly get tackled by Edu. But now Bosanegro there. Brisciano has it. Brisciano being chased down. Pierce almost got it. Edu to Kennedy. No, Kennedy has it. Kennedy being chased down by Bosanegro. Now he's got some pressure coming from behind. Incoming! Cleared out by the U.S. And it's picked up by Ching. Ching down the field to Dempsey. Dempsey going up the field to Ching. Ching looking for Donovan. He will find Donovan. And Donovan's going to try and finish what he started here. Oh, tackled. And down. He nearly went down. Colina there. He gets it over to Kennedy. And Cherlando going to try and tackle him. Nope. O'Neal going for it. Now it's going to go to Pierce. Pierce can't do anything with him. Now it goes over. Now the job of tackling. Oh, here comes Pierce again. Pierce giving him pressure. They set up for the cross. On his way. Header. Knocked over the goal. No good. And that's going to be a goal kick for the U.S. The Americans with a lucky break. No score yet in this game. Howard gets ready. Kicks it away. Here comes Edu. Over to Bosanegro. Bosanegro to Edu. Edu to Beasley. Beasley to Dempsey. Over to Bradley. Here comes Bradley. Bradley on the run. Bradley sets up from downtown. Oh, tackled by Beauchamp. Kennedy to Brisciano. Brisciano gets in the clear. Here comes Brisciano. He shoots. Denied. Cleared out by the Americans. Edu down the field to Beasley. Here comes Beasley. He sets up over to Ching. Oh, but it's going to get to Colina before it even gets to Ching. Here comes Cherlando. Now trying to get it over. Now Brisciano's got it. Pierce chasing him down. Now Edu's going to try and chase him down. Picked up by Kennedy. Kennedy's going to try and find the back of the net. Here, shoot. Nope. Denied by Howard before he even gets a chance to get it off. Down the field is Dempsey. Picked up by the Australians. Bradley. No. Colina. For the Australians. Kennedy. And we got a flag coming. He was offsides. Flag up. Offsides was the call from the side ref. So a lucky break for the U.S. Bosanegro to kick it away. Down the field it goes. Picked up by Cahill. Cahill to Kennedy. Over to Brisciano. Brisciano looking. Down the field he goes. Beasley. Oh boy, here comes Kuehl. Kuehl. Nope. Picked up. Here goes over to Cahill. The Australians still have it. Shot. Save made by Howard. And Howard's going to throw this one away. Picked up by the Australians. Colina. Oh, Kennedy has it. Nice job. Good link up. Over to Kuehl. Kuehl shoots. Denied. Rebound. Oh, header on his way. Cleared out by the U.S. It's still in the net. It was gas. Oh, but Howard saves it. And now he's going to throw it again. Get it out of there. Picked up by Bradley. Bradley down the field over to Ching. Ching over to Dempsey. Dempsey holds on to it. Here comes Dempsey. He passes. But it's picked up by Emerton. And picked up by Emerton for the Australians. Over to Cahill. Cahill to Brisciano. Brisciano intercepted by Pierce over to Edu. And the Americans trying to keep him out of the net. Beasley's got it. Beasley up to Dempsey. Dempsey up to Ching. And Ching's gonna lose it. No! Chipperfield's got it. Now let's go over to Landon Donovan. Donovan goes down. Tackled. Nice tackle by the Australians, but the Americans are still frustrated. Over on his way to Bosanegro. Bosanegro. O'Neal. O'Neal over to Edu. Edu up the field to Dempsey. Dempsey going to try and find Ching. Ching's going to try and find Donovan. He does find Donovan. Here comes Donovan. Donovan gets away. Donovan sets up. He shoots. Stop the post. The rebound. Knocked away and cleared out by the Australians. Bradley. Oh, what a heartbreak off the post. Over to Pierce. Pierce looking. He goes up over to Edu. Grella. Grella's got it. Oh, now it's picked up by Pierce. Pierce over to Dempsey. Dempsey looking. He's going to go find Ching. Ching's going to go try and find Donovan. Can't find Donovan. Oniu. No, Kennedy's got it. Kennedy to Cahill. Cahill looking for his teammate. Or some. Oh, wow. Down he goes. Tackled by Oniu. Oniu over to Ching. Ching going to try and find Dempsey. He's going to find Dempsey. Tackled made by Neal. Neal over to Kennedy. Chased down by Pierce. Here comes Kennedy. He's got Oniu on him as well. Oh, but the save is made by Howard. And the throw out here in the 25th minute. This game has been very intense for both teams as it seems like they're equally matched. On his way, Cahill has it. Here comes the shot on his way. Knocked away. Picked up by the U.S. Oniu to Kennedy. Kennedy's got a slide tackle here. And it's going to go, I almost said slide down, but that's stock car racing. Oh, over to Ching. Ching! Oh, no, it's going to go by Bierchen before it even gets to Ching. Over to Kalina. Kalina. Oh, it's going to go over to Pierce. Pierce to Dempsey. Dempsey to Ching. Ching. And a foul coming. And a yellow card for Neal. A yellow card out for Neal. He got Dempsey. Wow, that's going to be a yellow card. So they send Bossa He kicks it over to Edu. Edu up to Bradley. Bradley going to try and find Ching. It'll bounce off and be picked up by Dempsey. Dempsey's tripped up again. And he's injured. Dempsey's down. Dempsey is down. Dempsey is down. He'll have a couple of days to recover, but I don't think that'll be enough. I'll be surprised if it is. The U.S. need to do something. Dempsey is down and out for the count after he got tackled. They are sending in Adu. We just got word that the U.S. will be sending in Adu here to substitute Dempsey. And what a bad on the U.S. This game was tough enough. Now the U.S. are going to have a harder hill to climb now that Dempsey's gone. Here comes Bossa Negra. And it's tackled by Oniu. Ching. Tackled. Picked up by Bradley. Bradley over. Loses it to Kalina. To Kennedy. Over to Cahill. Cahill looking. He'll go over to Kuehl. Kuehl on his way. Header. Knocked to save made by Howard. Nice job by Howard to save it. Throws it away. Picked up. Bouncing off the head of an Australian. Now still bouncing away. Loose ball. And it's picked up by the Australians. Over to Kuehl. Kuehl has it. Kuehl bouncing off an American. Not sure who it was, but it's picked up by Donovan. Donovan to Bradley. Here comes Bradley running down the field all by himself. Tackle. Picked up by Donovan. Donovan's going to try. Nothing there. Out of bounds. It'll be a throw in for the U.S. They send Donovan. Donovan throws it into Ching. Ching to Beasley. Here comes Beasley. Beasley sets up. He's on the run. Down the field he shoots. Over the net. No good. And what a heartbreak for the U.S. losing Dempsey there. And Schwarzers gets set to kick this one away. Down the field this one goes to Bradley. To Adu. Adu, no, nothing there. Kuehl picked up by Cherlendo. Cherlendo down to Adu. Here comes Adu. Trying to get in the clear. Stops on the dime, but Grella picks it up. Takes advantage. Cahill. Cahill. Now here comes the run on his way down the field. Over to Kennedy. Kennedy's looking. Here comes the on his way. Shot over the net. No good. Over the net. No good. Missed. Howard's going to kick this one away. Down the field it goes. Picked up by Edu. Kennedy has it for the Australians. Over to Kuehl. Kuehl being chased out by a bunch of American defenders. And on his way, header, shot, scores, goal! Kennedy in the 36th minute puts the Aussies up 1-0. Kennedy finally breaks the scoreless tie. The U.S. now have to answer. Ching to Adu. Adu to Bradley. Bradley to Edu. To Ching, intercepted by Grella. And the U.S. like I said, the U.S. are going to have a tough hill to climb with Dempsey out of the game. Edu. On its way. Here comes the save made by Howard. Throws it out. Donovan's got it. Donovan. Oh, tackled by Kalina. Back over to Kalina it goes. Cherlundo trying to get it. Now Keel has it. Oniu chasing him down. Oh, look out. Save. On its way. Howard with a nice save. Grabs it out of the sky. Throws it away. Picked up by Cahill. And Howard's there. He gets it out. A nice job by Howard again. Picked up. Cherlundo. Flag up. Offsides. Offsides by Daylight. And a free kick coming for the U.S. Howard's going to send this one flying through the air. Down the field it goes. Picked up by the Australians. Beauchamp. Over to Cahill. Kill. Picked up. Got it. Nope, never mind. Out of bounds. It'll be a U.S. throw-in. And Donovan will throw this one in. He's going to go over to... Oh, Donovan was the one. Okay, down the field it goes. Picked up by Ching. Nope, Kalina. Ching's got it. Over to Ching. Ching's going to try. Here comes Ching. Ching going to try and tie the game up. Here he comes. Pressure. Beauchamp's got it. And Beauchamp clears it out. But Bradley keeping it in danger. Here comes Adu. Adu. And no, nothing there. Edu. Chasing down Cahill. And here comes Oniu. Over to Kennedy. Kennedy trying to go for a second goal. He's got some pressure from in front. He goes over. Shot. Save made by Howard. Howard throws this one away with force. Picked up by Bradley. Bradley's tackled. Down he goes. Back up on his feet quickly. Cahill. Here it comes. And it's picked up by Brisciano. Brisciano shoots. Knocked away. Here comes the rebound by the U.S. Cleared out. And a nice job over to Donovan. Donovan's got it. Now Donovan passes it down the field over to Ching. Ching. Here comes Ching. Ching's got it. Ching on the run. He's in the clear. He's got daylight. He shoots. Knocked away. The rebound. Now picked up by Schwarzer, and it'll be a clear out for the Australians. A heartbreak for the U.S. They had a chance to tie the game and end their shutout tie. Their shutout. The Australians, though, are on the attack and making the U.S. suffer. What a tough break. The U.S., known to blow out teams, now having to play a close one. Down the field it goes. Halftime. Halftime has arrived, and it's 1-0. The U.S. are in danger of going down. What an unfortunate turn of events for the U.S. Their best chance came from Ching, who nearly scored, but save made. 1 goal has been scored so far in this game. Other than that, it's been a tightly contested game where both teams have been seemingly evenly matched, blow for blow. Dempsey has gone down to injury, and that's unfortunate for the U.S., and that's just giving him a tough hill to climb. So this was not the goal that Kennedy scored. Here's the lone goal scored by the Australians. The shot, the crossover to Kennedy. Kennedy puts it in with the header. And then the U.S. have been trying to get something going here. And they nearly did for a moment. But Ching got denied. So it's 1-0. The U.S. trailing behind the Australians right now. 14 shots for the Australians, 5 for the U.S. 9 shots on target for the Australians, 2 for the U.S. 57% of the time the ball has been in the possession of Australia. 43% of the time the ball has been in the possession of the U.S. 15 tackles for Australia, 11 for the U.S. 2 fouls for Australia, 1 yellow card for Neal in the 27th minute, no red cards. 1 injury for Dempsey in the 28th minute. He will not be returning to this game. 2 offsides for the Australians, none for the U.S. No corners. Shot accuracy, 64% for the Australians, 40% for the U.S. 1 yellow card. No, wait. Yeah, I was talking about shot accuracy, wasn't I? Oops. Okay. Shot accuracy, 64% for the Australians, 40% for the U.S. Passing percentage, 85% passing for the Australians, 73% for the U.S. Can the U.S. come back from 1-0 to win the game? We're about to find out. Second half we go. The U.S. will start with the ball. Chang's going to get it over to Adu. Adu over to Churlundo. Churlundo down the field to Donovan. Donovan's going to try and run along the sideline. Out of bounds. He'll be throwing for Australia. The first throw in for Australia. Over to Kuehl. Kuehl up the field. He goes over to intercepted by Edu. Over to Adu. Adu is tackled down by Indy. I think he's got injured as well. That's not good news for the U.S. The U.S. already have an injured Dempsey, and they don't need another player going down. This game just was already an uphill battle. It's knocked away by Howard. Corner kick coming for Australia, and that will be the first corner kick of the game. The Americans trying their best to win this game. Brisciano to do the corner kick. Here comes Brisciano, kicks it away. Header cleared out by the U.S. Oh no, it's still in there. It's in danger zone, and Howard saves it. And Howard's going to drop kick this one away. Down the middle it goes, rolling through the air. Picked up by, header on his way, picked up by Adu. No, picked up by Beauchamp for the Australians. Kuehl. Tackled by Edu for the U.S. And now the U.S. have it. Here comes Ching. Ching's on the run. Here comes Ching. Ching. He'll shoot. Scores. Goal! Ching saves the day for the U.S. Donovan comes over to give his teammate a hug. A job well done. Ching finally puts the U.S. on the board. And now we're back at an equal game. Can the U.S. come back? Here comes Cahill. Cahill to Kalina. Kalina over to Kennedy. Kennedy going over to Kuehl. Kuehl's got it. Tackled. Churlundo. Churlundo Adu. Adu. Beatley. Found teammate Kuehl. Tackled by, poked away by Edu. Over to Oniu. Oniu's got it. And Adu going up the field. He goes over to Adu. Adu looking. He goes over to Ching. Poked up by Grella. Over to Neal. Kuehl. The Americans have it. Churlundo. Churlundo to Donovan. Donovan sets up. He runs away. Here comes Donovan. Tackled up. Down he goes. Back up on his feet. Chipperfield to Kuehl. Kuehl. Chase down. Picked up by Churlundo. Churlundo to Ching. Ching's got it. Here comes Ching again. Ching's going to wind up. He fires. Shoots. Scores. Goal! The U.S. has taken the lead for the first time tonight. 2-1. The U.S. leads. And we are getting word that Dempsey will be back in time for the semifinals game. That is great news to hear for the U.S. Kennedy gets ready. Go over to Cahill. Kalina. To Kuehl. On his way, picked up by Bossa Negra. Bossa Negra down the field to Bradley. Bradley up to Ching. Ching going up to a teammate Adu. Here comes Adu. And we got another injury. No, never mind. And a yellow card's coming for Beauchamp. Beauchamp's got a yellow card. He is not happy, but a yellow card coming. Look at that again. He just tripped up Ching. And now Beasley will get the free kick. He shoots it down the field. Header on his way. Cleared out. Churlundo passing it up the field. Picked up by Kalina. To Brisciano. Over to Pierce. Pierce. To Adu. Adu. Going for it. Nope, never mind. Picked up by Kalina. To Brisciano. Brisciano down the field. Picked up by Kuehl. Here comes Churlundo. Churlundo with a tackle. Nice job. Picks it up for the U.S. Oh, but he's tackled. Picked up by Kuehl again. Kuehl. He winds out. Fires. Shot on its way. Cleared out by the U.S. And the Americans now starting to put some life back in them. Over to Adu. Adu's on the run. He's in the clear. He shoots. Knocked the post. Knocked away by the Australians and cleared out. Nice job there by the Australians. Picked up by Bradley. Bradley over to Kennedy. Knocked out of the air, and Bradley's got it. Pierce has it for the U.S. Over to Adu. Adu looking. Tackled by Neal, who has a yellow card. From the 27th minute, Cahill. Cahill to Kennedy. Tackled. Churlundo has it. Over to Bradley. Bradley to Ching, who's looking for his second goal of the game. It'll go over to Beauchamp. Cahill to Kennedy. Up to Kuehl. He's in the clear, but Howard's there to stop him. Drop kick away from Howard. Down the field, this one goes. Header on his way. Picked up by Grella for the Australians. Picked up by Churlundo. Churlundo to Donovan. Donovan wants to score. No, he will not score. Kalina has it. Over to Grella. Grella sets up. He goes over to Kennedy. Kennedy looking. Down the field to Kuehl. Here comes, and it's picked up by Cahill. Cahill, Bocanegra there. Bocanegra for the U.S. side is picked up by Beasley. Shot, save made by Howard. And a drop kick coming from Tim Howard in the U.S. Down the field this one goes. Header on his way. Picked up by Bradley. Here comes Bradley. Bradley's tackled. Picked up by Donovan. Here comes Donovan. Donovan's tackled as well. Chipperfield's got it for the Australians. Over to Kuehl. Kuehl to Beauchamp. Open over the field, but Bradley's got it. Bradley to Adu. Adu down the field to Ching. Here comes Ching. Ching stops on the dime. Passes it up to Adu. Back to Ching. Down the field to Cherlundo. Cherlundo. Offsides. They got him offsides. And the U.S. have been doing a job of keeping Australia out of the net. And a substitution coming from Australia. Milligan and North and Beauchamp and Grella out. Milligan to do the free kick. Milligan sends it away. Cahill's got it. Nope, picked up by Kalina. Over to Kuehl. The Australians hold on to it. Over on its way. Set. Oh, out of bounds. It'll be a throw for the U.S. Great job by the U.S. to race him out of bounds. To chase him out of bounds. Over to Donovan. Donovan. Oh, tackled. And it's going to go out of bounds. It'll be an Australian throw in. Kalina to Chipperfield. Chipperfield racing up on his way over the field. Picked up by Kuehl. Kuehl. Oh, tackled. Picked up. And Kuehl still has it. He's still in territory. And picked up by Edu. Edu down the field to Ching. Ching going up the field to Adu. Here comes Adu. Adu stripped up. We got a foul for the Australians. And here comes Adu. Adu. He shoots. Scores. Goal! And Adu comes in and puts the U.S. up 3-1. Now we're starting to see the U.S. pull away and do what they do best. Blow their opponents out of the water. Their first game wasn't exactly a blowout. It was a 5-3 win, a 5-3 edge over Bulgaria. But then they came and played South Korea, and now they blew them out of the water. And now we're starting to see the U.S. put some life back and got some life back. Bocanegra. Now it's over to Beasley. Beasley. He'll pass it up the field to Bradley. Bradley going over. He'll pass it down the field to Adu. Adu goes back to Bradley. Bradley wants to find Donovan. He'll find Ching. Ching back to Bradley. Bradley over to Donovan. Now Donovan's going to try for it. He'll get denied. Bouncing over. Cherlundo. Oh, no, Cahill. Going to go over to Kuehl. Kuehl. Setting up. It goes over. Bouncing away. Bounces up over to Kennedy. Kennedy, here in the 71st minute, header on his way, knocked up, pick save made by Howard, and he throws it away. He'll throw it out of bounds, and it'll be a throw-in for Australia. Kuehl winds up, throws it over to Chipperfield, who gets it to, it's on its way to Brisciano, and it's going to be picked up by Bradley. Here comes Bradley. He runs away. Down the field he goes. He'll pass it quickly over to Adu, and Adu's got it, and he's offsides. What a disappointment. The Adu was offsides. He was just ahead of the play. And Milligan will get the free kick. Milligan sends it away. We have not heard anything from North since joining the game. Chipperfield over to Kennedy. On its way. Oh, over the net. No good. Goal kick coming for the U.S. And the U.S. come from behind 1-0 win is exactly what they needed to go up against Paraguay. Paraguay promises to be a very tough game for the U.S., but hopefully with the U.S. back at full health. On his way down the field, picked up by Bradley. Now it goes over to North finally, and North picked it up. Oh, down he goes. He's tackled. Over to Ed. Oh, Cahill's got it. Cahill. Cahill hangs on to it. Bouncing off somebody, bounces off a bunch of Americans, and now it's finally picked up by Bradley. Here comes Bradley. He's running down the field. He goes over, he looks, and tackled. Bradley's going after it. He's got it. Bradley stops on the dime. Now he's tackled again, loses it again, picked it up, and out of bounds it goes. And a free kick and a throw-in for Australia over to Emerton. Emerton threw it in, and it goes over. Oh, he's nearly tackled. Picked up by Kennedy. Here comes Kennedy being chased down by Bocanegra. Sets up for the cross. He sets up. And it's on its way. Cleared out by the U.S. Donovan's got it. Donovan tackled. Kalina. Can he get away? No, he cannot. Beasley's got it. And now Beasley starts to run away. Beasley down the field to Adu. Adu on sides. This time, Chipperfield. Over, picked up by Cherlundo. Now Cherlundo's going to try. Here comes Cherlundo. Cherlundo nearly got there. He nearly got into a position. Now it's picked up by Adu. Adu poking away. Picked up by Ching. Over to North. North. Up to Brisciano. Brisciano's got it. He'll get it over to... Oh, poked away. Picked up by Edu. Edu. Over to Adu. Adu down the field. He clears it out. Milligan's got it. And Milligan over to North. North up to Brisciano. Brisciano up to Kennedy. Kennedy. Looking. Looking. Poked away. And a clear out. And a substitution coming. They send McDonald in, and they send Cahill out of the game. Australia trying to find a way into the back of the net again. They send it over to Brisciano. Brisciano. Over. Oh, shot. Finds the side of the net, but not the back of the net. And that's good news for the U.S. because a goal kick is coming. Great pressure from the U.S. defense. The Americans holding down the fort right now. As Oniu was the one who held the pressure down on him. Howard kicks it away. Picked up by Brisciano for Australia. And he'll nearly get tackled. Picked up by Edu. Edu to Beasley. Beasley. Oh, tackled. Picked up by Emerton. Emerton. Picked up by... Now it's picked up by Edu. Edu goes down. Back up on his feet quickly. Over to Kennedy. Shot. Oh, off the post. Here comes Cherlundo to try and clear it out for the U.S. He will do just that. Bradley. Oh, look out. It's still there. Bradley to Cherlundo. Cherlundo clears it out to Donovan. Donovan's tackled. Kalina. Over to Bocanegra. Header on its way. Cleared out. Header. Oh, off the post. Picked up by Pierce. Pierce runs it out. Yep, he'll stop. Now he clears it out. Pass it up on his way to Beasley. Beasley. Down the field he goes to Edu. Edu. He'll go find Bradley. Here comes Bradley. Runs away with it. Bradley stops on the dime. He'll pass it over to Ching. Ching does not get there. Now it goes over to Odio with the interception. Bradley has it. Bradley. Over to Ching. Oh, Bradley picks it up. Now Bradley's got it. Here comes Bradley. Tackled by Now it's poked away by Milligan with the Australians have an injury. Oh my goodness. Karma is a sucker. And now it's over to, it's picked up by North. North to McDonald. Oh, off the post! Missed! And knocked away by the post. Bonk. And that one went out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick coming for the U.S. Howard kicks it away. 3-1 in the 88th minute now. 87 minutes down, 3 left to play, folks. We are in the 88th minute, picked up by Oniu. And that'll be a corner kick. They're sending their goalie out. They're sending the goalkeeper out. Adu. Here comes, and it's on his way. Oh, picked up by Howard. Howard rolls it out. Donovan to Adu. Here comes Adu. He's going to try and beat the goalie. Here he comes. Here comes Adu. He's going to try for an open net goal. Picked up by Adu again. Here he comes. Adu's on the run. He's in the clear. He shoots. He scores. Goal! Adu came in to replace Dempsey, and he's got 2 goals in this game. And a job well done. Adu got the open net goal. He beat the goalkeeper to the net, takes the shot, knocks it in, 4-1 USA, and they're starting to blow Australia out of the water. Kennedy, over to McDonald. McDonald to North. North, going over to Kennedy. Kennedy, 90th minute, 89 down, 1 minute to play. Bresciano, here he comes. This one's for a spot in the semifinal. Save me! 2 extra minutes of play. They've added 2 minutes of stoppage. Over to, picked up by North. North stops on the dime. Bresciano to McDonald. Picked up by, and here comes Bradley. Bradley down the field to Edu. And we got a foul coming and an injury for the U.S. Here comes Chang. Chang looking for a hat trick. He stops on the dime. Now he turns around and runs. And he's tackled. Picked up by Neal, who has a yellow card. Over to Kennedy. Kennedy, nearly gets tackled. Over to McDonald, but picked up by Pierce. Pierce over to Edu. And that's going to be the game! The U.S. has won! 4-1! The U.S. came back from 1-0 to win 4-1. And the Australians are done. The Australians made some impressive comebacks and had some impressive thrillers of games, but here they had one goal. Then, but however, the U.S., once they lost Dempsey, they decided to finish this game for Dempsey, and then they came back and squashed the Australians 4-1. Ching with the first goal. Then Ching does it again with a second goal to put the U.S. up 2-1. Then Adu came through and put a beauty in, making it 3-1. Then the Australians kept trying to score, but they just couldn't. And then the Australians had come so close a couple of times, but then, well, we're waiting for it. Then they had a corner kick where they sent the goalie out. They should have kept him in net because then Adu wouldn't have scored and made it 4-1. It would have been stayed 3-1. The U.S. win the game. Steven Cherlando, your man of the match with no goals, 7 tackles won, 100% of his tackles being successful, 19 passes, 84% pass success, gains 18, 6 losses, a match rating of 9. And here are your match facts after the full game. 4-1 is your score. The U.S. win. Ching, Adu have scored goals for the U.S. 25 shots for the Australians, 10 for the U.S. 14 shots on target for Australia, 6 for the U.S. 55% of the time the ball was in the possession of Australia. 45% of the time the ball was in the possession of the United States. 43 tackles for the Australia, 25 for the U.S. 3 fouls, all of them being for Australia, none for the U.S. The U.S. played a very clean game. No yellow cards. 2 yellow cards for Australia, none for the U.S. No red cards. 1 injury for Australia and 2 for the U.S. Dempsey in the 28th minute had to be substituted by Adil, and Bradley was able to soldier on and complete the game. And for the Australians, they had Kalina go down in the 86th minute. 2 offsides for both teams. 2 corners for Australia, none for the U.S. Shot accuracy, 56% shot accuracy for Australia, 60% for the U.S. 80% passing for Australia, 75% for the U.S. That's gonna do it for this game. When we meet up again in a few days, it'll be Netherlands taking on Croatia. Then they'll be followed up by Paraguay and the USA for a spot in the World Cup Finals. So until we meet again for that, I'm Al Macholi. Once again, your final score from this game: Australia 1, the U.S. 4. The U.S. win 4-1. I'm Al Macholi for the Ultimate Sports Network, signing out, saying so long and defeat. Good night, satellite.